Well, hello, this is UOAbigail, and I'd like to welcome you to our third episode of Blue Horizons, running Sky Factory 2.5. And you can see this thing here is still running. We've gotten quite a bit here. In fact, we had actually a spill out all over the place. I had to move a bunch of it. And you can see I've got some additional storage built over here for storing some things. And currently I am attempting to make some dust so this way we can get some more redstone, because I have only 8 redstone currently. We've got a little bit of dust here, but yeah, we need quite a bit more for what we're going to be needing to do. Where did I put that? There it is. Alright, so yeah, we've got 8 redstone, and I'm wanting to make a transfer node so that this way we can start getting rid of this thing back here and quiet this area down a little bit. You'll also notice that I have these spruce drawers, because since we got that spruce tree farm down there growing those 4 of the large spruce trees, I wound up with, you know, several stacks. So yeah, we can go ahead and start organizing our storage rather than having these chests all over the place. And I am carrying on me a couple of iron wands that I made, so this way I can extend this platform here a little bit. Although I don't know if I want it at this level. I think I might want to do, you know, go up a little bit. So maybe we'll go ahead and do that. So I am thinking of going up maybe 3 layers. Maybe a little too high. Let's go ahead and take that top one down. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and light this up so this way we don't get any spawn here while we're working. And we'll make a small landing, maybe a 3x3 here, and we will extend this to 3 on this side, since the iron wands can do 9 if I remember right. And we will begin making our platform. And then we will extend it out on either side a little bit. Maybe 3 on this side. And we'll go 3 on this side. See how this looks. Yeah, that should be big enough. Alright, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and start working on placing these drawers down, because we're going to move our storage from over there to up here and then clear that area out a little bit. So yeah, the center is here, so we'll go there. So this is the beginning of our storage area, and I'll go ahead and transfer these items from these chests over into storage here. I do not have what is needed to make a drawer controller, so yeah, we're going to need to get some Certus quartz, or not Certus quartz, but some nether quartz to make some comparators before I can do that. Alrighty, well, we are up here on our platform. I went ahead and put the stairs in, and I put some cobblestone fence up here for right now. We'll switch this stuff out later for something a little more decorative once we have some more to work with, but that's just so this way we don't you know, walk off the edge any more than yeah. Anyway, I got our storage pretty well sorted out. Most of the stuff up here is the unstackable items, and then of course the seeds that we haven't started to work with yet, our botania stuff, and an empty storage chest up there. And I am cooking up not only some baked potatoes, but also some stone. And apparently we had our first witch spawn. Yeah, that guy over there. The ones that, unless you're into witchery, really don't do much for you. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and see about maybe getting rid of him, as we don't want him right now. Goodbye, good sir. Get out of here. But anyway, what we are getting ready to do here is what we were getting ready to do at the end of the last episode, and that's begin some work on some botania. We'll go ahead and manually fill that in. And we have our petal apothecary. Now, we do not have enough water sources here in spawn to create a infinite water source. However, I do know that we have an infinite water source down there. So we're going to run down there, and that's technically going to be where our botania stuff is going to be located at anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all of this. Also, whenever I said that this was semi-successful down here, I did actually have some fluid cows spawn. I had two of them. One was a biofuel and the other was a redstone, destabilized redstone cow. But I tried boxing them in so that they would not fall off. And while attempting to push the redstone, destabilized redstone into this chamber here, yeah, he kind of went where that witch went. We did, however, manage to get the other fluid cow, the biofuel one, right there. So, and they spawn over here. So, apparently, they will spawn in extreme hills, or yeah, extreme hills. Apparently, they will spawn in the extreme hills biome. So we have at least a minor source of them. Now, what I plan on doing with these guys here is I plan on moving them away from any spawning platform into a special area that I have not yet built yet. It's going to be far enough away that it will not inhibit additional spawns in these platforms. But anyway, we've got our infinite water source over here. And so what we will do is we'll go ahead and make a little platform here for us to stand on while working here. We'll go ahead and place our petal apothecary. Yeah, we'll go right there for now. And we're going to need to make a purifying daisy. I went ahead and lowered this petal apothecary down by one just to make it easier to work with. So this way we don't have to worry about jumping up or anything like that. We can just stand on it if we need to or whatever. It turns out that one mystical white flower was not enough to make the pure daisy. So I'm going to see if we can actually plant these and grow these with bone meal or not. This may work, this may not work. And excellent, it did work. So they did fix that. So we need some shears. And we can cut that. And tall white flower makes 4. Excellent. So that's exactly what we need. We need 4 of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and a seed. Boom, there we go. And we now have our pure daisy. So we'll go ahead and set the pure daisy up right here. Sounds good. And now we can start making living rock and living wood. So we'll start with some living rock, which all it requires you to do is just surround this and wait. So while we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and see if we can't use up this axe here chopping down. We'll take the smaller one here. And then now we can make some living wood when that decays. And duh. And we will actually start working on botania stuff in the future. We're not actually going to be doing anything much with it today. I've got to build up a bunch of flowers and petals and stuff, and that's going to take some time. So, yeah, we'll take care of most of that in the next episode. That was the main thing I wanted to do, though, was to get that pure daisy going and start making some of this living rock and living wood. And I'm going to do up a stack of each before I really get going on it. We'll start worrying about mana generation and such in a bit. What I'm probably going to wind up doing is I'll probably go ahead and expand another grass platform outward, so this way we can move these trees, and then we can keep this area here specifically for botania. But for right now, we still need plenty of wood, so I'm going to go ahead and chop these things down and pulverize them or whatever with the hammer and get some more sawdust or wood pulp or whatever it is, so this way we can make some more dirt. Went ahead and got ourselves a full inventory of wood chippings, some additional spruce saplings, and some spruce wood to take back. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this stuff back and get some dirt going. Here we are back at spawn, and our automatic dirt system has generated quite a bit of dirt actually. So we'll go ahead and throw this stuff up in here, and we're going to save these spruce saplings for now rather than throwing them in there. So we'll go ahead and throw these in our storage system over here. Throw those in there and those in there. And we are out of room basically for our cobblestone over here. Our generator is actually generating it faster than we're using it. We've got almost a full row up across the top, and this thing's already full. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off for now. And get our gravel out and throw that back in there. How are we doing on charcoal? We'll need to make some more charcoal, which is actually why I brought that stack of wood. So we'll make 2 sets. There we go. And we'll throw those baked potatoes up for now. We don't need them. We're still eating apples from our initial oak trees. So yeah, we'll get that charcoal going, and you'll see over here that I already went through a full stack of dust, and that's where I got the bone meal that I used over there at the botania area. But we only wound up with 1 redstone, and that's only enough to make a block, because for the transfer node we're going to need 2 more. Yeah, we're going to need a block of redstone, then a filter, or some type of transfer. Oh, see, we need another one for the pipe, so actually we need 3 more. So yeah, also we need glass, which means I'm going to have to take some sand, which I do not believe I have any sand up here. No, I do not. However, I do have, it looks like, a full stack of dust. Oh, we'll get that going right now. No sense wasting time. Alright, well anyway, while that's going, we may not be able to get to doing the transfer node today, but what we are going to need to do is we're going to need to start working on some kind of a mob system, because we're going to need, honestly, their drops, their loot bags is what we need in order to progress any further, really, other than just messing around with seeds and the botania and stuff like that. And the type of mob system I was wanting to do in this area here is completely just for fun. It's not going to be super efficient or anything like that. So instead of building it here, we're going to go all the way back out to the botania area, and we're going to build a platform off to the side of it somewhere, and we're going to do a more efficient farm down there, and then it will only run when we are there. So this way it's not lagging up our world. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of this cobble. I'll just take all of what's up here, and I guess we can go ahead and run this some more while that's going. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back with you in a bit. Well, looks like I was mistaken. Yeah, I went off to make these fans and these iron spikes, and I come back to see a relative farm growing out here. Yeah, we got us a lava cow, and it's probably molten enderium. Cloud seed. Yeah, I don't really see too much of a use for you, but I can see quite a bit of a use for you. So we are going to have to lead you to safety, and I do not have any wheat, so I'm going to run back and grab some wheat. I do not want you falling off of here. You guys I don't care so much about. But yeah, we're going to grab some wheat real quick, and then we will lead him probably over to this chamber right here, maybe. Alrighty, we are back, and the first thing we need to do is get rid of these guys, because we do not want them following us around. Plus, we can go ahead and make another bed. And you guys are the ones I want. Follow me, my pretties. You get out of here. Oh, no, 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 no. Do not fall off. Do not fall off. Keep coming. Keep coming. There we go. And we are leading you to your new home, at least until I can get some safari nets. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. There we go. There we go. You guys stay in here. No, 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 no. You guys stay. Good. All right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I went ahead and got the fans, and I'll make some levers and such. But we are going to go ahead and build a small mob farm here. It's going to be manual kill for the time being. So we're going to need a 2x2 chamber for them to fall down into. So we'll go ahead and put the chamber right here. And the back wall of the chamber will be here. And we'll be putting our iron spikes probably in place of these 4 blocks, but for now we want to be able to stand here, so no. Anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and go on up. So yeah, I'll come back down and do those later. We're just mainly trying to get this established as to exactly how this is going to work. So we need to go 8 more. 2 and 2. 2. You know what? I think we'll go ahead and take this up to 21 blocks. So this way the iron spikes don't take too long to kill them. And only really the ones that are higher hit point ones will have any chance of surviving the initial fall. So we started off with 28. We'll need to take this down to 7. Maybe make it 6. Alrighty, so that's at least 21 blocks. We can come back and count them later. Not really all that important. But anyway, now these fan blades, I don't have them on me right now, but the fans, they push mobs and such around by like 12 blocks, I believe, from where they're initially placed. So we're going to take a smaller approach than that, though. We're just going to give a 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, it goes at least 10 blocks, and then that should be enough to push them off this edge. If not, we can come back and move them later. But I'm going to go ahead and build this platform real quick, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alrighty, well, I did some testing with the fans, and turns out I was wrong. It only pushes you 8 blocks from in front of the fan. The fan block itself counts as 9. So if we were wanting to push the mobs off to this location here at block 8, that would be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the fan would have to go right here. So this row right there is where the fan would need to go. Then, if we're wanting to push them to the side and have this here be block number 8, this would be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The fan would go here, and we're going to need a platform behind it. So, looks like we need to extend 3 on each side. Alrighty, I went ahead and built a platform to put the actual fans on, and the reason I'm doing this is so that this way, if we wanted to, we could build a second floor and not have to use any more fans. So we'll space these fans out about every 2 blocks. And we'll go ahead and do the same way we did it over there. That leaves us 2 extra fans if we need them. So yeah, we'll go ahead and fill in between these fans. And we're going to need to make a sidewall right here. And I'm not sure if I want to have Endermen spawn in here or not. It'd probably be a good idea because we may need the Ender Pearls. So we'll go ahead and make this a 3 tall when it's all said and done. I may need to go back and get some more blocks. I don't think I've got enough on me. I may have enough down there in the chest, but not on me right now. And here we have it. We have a basic killing chamber here. We've got our spikes installed. And if you go around over here, you see I've got the fan in. It's currently turned off. And we have an opening over here because these spikes are actually solid blocks as far as it goes, and any drops will float on top of them. We cannot pick up the items with hoppers from the underside, so we'll just have them flow out. Since it's diagonal, they'll all flow into this corner over here. And I've got this backstop over here because this is what's going to happen while the fan is on. If we step around to here, it's going to push us in this general direction, and if we go over here, it's going to push us diagonally into this direction. So all the items will eventually find their way out over here, and they'll just collect in this corner, and we can just pick them up. So that is done. I'll have to reinstall the ladders and then get a roof on that thing, and I'll do that here. In fact, I do not remember if I did not pick up the extra blocks. I will need to pick those up. And 27 ladders might be enough to get up there. Should be enough. We shall see. In fact, we don't even need this bottom one. We'll just hop to get up there. And we still got to put one more layer since we're going to have Endermen possibly spawn in there. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get this roof on here. And we'll just torch it up for now. See, where is our ladder at? Right there. So we'll have to install 2 more. There we go. So this way we can get down safely. Alrighty, this thing is pretty well ready to run. Let's see if we can get any mobs going. So we will head on out here, and we'll see if they will spawn, and if they get pushed around by the fans properly, and if they land, etc. So let's take a step back. Now I realize that's not a large spawning area, but it should work. And we have our first mob. Yes, they are falling. Oh, got to turn this on. And apparently that's a problem. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. Oh, that's right, I didn't put proper slabs in. So yeah, we'll fix that immediately. Get our half slabs and our full blocks. There we go. Now our drops are all over here as expected. Excellent. Throw a torch up there. So now it's just a matter of staying far enough away for this thing to actually spawn. And you can see the drops coming out. Eventually we'll put a hopper down there to collect them before they spill out all over the place. But for now this will work. So yeah, I'm going to sit here AFK for a little while and collect some drops, and I will be back with you in a bit. You know, it's actually quite amusing to sit here and when they do drop like that, just wait for just like that. It's actually pretty amusing. So I may actually set up some type of a conveyor system to actually convey the items to a hopper or a vacuum chest at some point. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, this is actually quite fun. Well then, it looks like we had some more fluid cows spawn over there, and we've got our full stack of living wood and living rock, and we've got an almost full inventory of drops from the mob farm over there. Let's go ahead back over there real quick and check out what's floating around out there. And there's plenty more for us over here, and I'm sure if we sit here for a few minutes, some more mobs will drop down. There's 6 up above, it says. So it may take them a minute or two to get pushed. And we have our first visitor. Yeah, we'll definitely have to increase the efficiency of this thing by adding another floor to it at some point. But for now, this thing is working all right. You know, I mean, I was able to finish out the living rock and living wood, and we got an almost full inventory. I want to check these bags out before ending the episode. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and take care of that here in just a second. How? Okay. Alright, well, whatever. I'll accept it. I have no idea how that happened, unless there's some mechanic with these barrels that I'm not aware of. But, yeah, let's go ahead and check what's in these bags. We'll check these rare ones first. And, Cake, yay. Watering can, yeah, we're going to need one of those. Another cake. Slime ball. We can make a safari net using that. Another ender pearl, some armor, and lastly some paper, another cake, and a lead. Well, that'll be helpful. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, that should pretty well do it for this episode. I do want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until then, this is UOAbigail saying, have a great day.